Hey guys, I was out here doing a photo shoot. Yeah, taking pictures because I was going to ready to review on Amazon, and well, then it kind of occurs to me, it dawns on me. Well, if a picture is worth 1,000 words, where are the freaking words? I got that capability, so I could make this kind of short and sweet show and tell, a little more, well, precisely than what a picture can show. At least that's my game plan. So let me set my drink down because it's one of those days, Oh, the freaking bugs. Good God. Anywho, you see what I see. These are really nice cans. I like them very much. I did my own modification here with a little bit of rubber buffer here on the bottom. They're supposedly galvanized. I would assume they're galvanized inside and out. It would not make any sense to be, inside only and paint on the outside. That would just totally make no fucking sense. But what we got is, well, the old school metal cans. The way I grew up with grandfather and father, we used to use something that was, well, like for chainsaw, specifically here, chainsaw. That's my two-stroke can for two-stroke, mixed fuel. That's what that guy's all about. Back when I was a kid, which was quite a while ago now, my father had these little pancake cans. My grandfather had little pancake cans, which would be about the size of that stump right there. Be about that diameter around. A whole lot shorter than that. I don't know what they were called, but I'm going to put a link to, or a picture of, there somewhere. I'm gonna put a picture to it. Yes, that used to be a different story, made by the same company. I'm sure of it, if my memory serves. Made by the same company, this Justrite. Well, they used to be Justrite, and well, then I guess United States and government and people think they know better than engineers and actual craftsmen and everybody else. So whatever, legislation got in the way, and then we have these fucking cans, these plastic pieces of goddamn shit that don't flow, they don't breathe, they don't do nothing but chug and slow your world down. They're just such a I don't even want to get into it. Anyway, this is a better way of doing that. It's still all EPA certified and justified and all that fucking jazz, all that goddamn noise. They are OSHA compliant. Well, one of them says it somewhere. You can read what I can read, I hope. It's type 2, blah blah, whatever. Everybody approves them. So, that's not why I bought it. I bought it literally because of the flood that we just went through, and the one good can that I had that washed away. Well, I got one that was just like it, but it has that new style valve. The ones that don't freaking work for shit. They don't breathe. All it does is chug chug chug. Yeah, I know I could buy a nozzle and a vent kit for that particular can, and here, let me just show you real quick. Yeah, this can right here, I ain't making it up. It's identical to my old one. It's, for a plastic can, this is really where you want to be. For a 5-gallon, it's got the dual handles. This fucking thing, whoever designed that needs to be shot, hung by the balls, because I know it was a guy. It had to be a guy. Some stupid fucking kid somewhere thought this was a good fucking idea. It wasn't a man. It wasn't just I don't even want to go there. Some idiot college punk. Yeah, that's where that noise came from. I guarantee you that. So yeah, I mean, it was that led me down this path, and well, there's a lot of money sitting there. These things are surprisingly expensive, far too expensive for what I feel they're actually worth. But when you compare them to what else is available in this market, yeah, well, these were lifetime cans way back when. They're still probably lifetime cans now today. Simple features. Come on, look at that. That's awesome. And no leakage. It don't do shit. It just works. This one's got the flexible spout on it, clearly. Same story. A little valve to open and control the flow. And then, you know, here, I can show it to you. And there's a filter in there. I think you can see it. There's a that's a stainless steel removable filter. I can pull that right out if and when it ever becomes dirty, which it's pretty coarse. It'll never actually get dirty. But hey, for the money, you know what I mean? Between the two, I gotta look them up, but I'm guessing there's probably about $1.50 sitting there. By $1.50, I mean $150. Yeah, a little stupid. So, but hey, lifetime cans, right? That makes it all worthwhile. I decided that I'm still working on this one. I decided that I'm gonna put some protection on the bottom. Well, you know how it is. You're out and about. You're working in gravel. You're working in the woods. You're working on concrete pavement or concrete period. Yeah, you set metal and painted metal, especially painted metal, against a rough surface. Well, quickly the paint disappears. Now you're down to just metal. So I thought, you know, for the nickels and dimes and dollars that it's going to cost me to do this, I mean, it's just basic hose. That's all it is. And then I epoxied the thing. Epoxied the thing. I got it good and schmooed up. I don't think you got to kill it. It damn sure ain't going to go nowhere. I got a little flexibility here. And then I got it glued right there. And then a little flexibility here. And then I got it, you know, solid right there. I didn't go all the way around. I mean, because, well, to do that with epoxy, well, you're going to use a shit ton of epoxy. And gravity is normally doing its job, holding the thing in place regardless. But like when you throw it in the back of a truck bed with no bed liner, I don't know if they even make that anymore, but they used to. These things would slide all over the fucking place. It would just be horrible. A little rubber goes a long way. And that's what she said. Yeah, well, but you know where I'm coming from. You know about that. Sticks and stays where you put it, and also does no damage to any surface that you set it on. Also, no surface that you set it on will do damage to it. So, yes indeed, boys and girls, this is a better version of that plastic piece of shit that I showed you. This is a much better version. I don't like the price any more than you guys do, but you buy it once, you cry once, right? I mean, that's well, yes. Buy it once, you cry once. Spend $1.50 if you need a two-stroke, you know, pre-mixed oil can, and then, you know, regular 5-gallon gas can. 19 liters for those over yonder, and I only know it because it's literally written on the front of the fucking can. I wouldn't have known otherwise. I don't do these conversions. I'm a dumb American. Can't do nothing about that. But I know gallons and that kind of stuff. Anywho, buy once, cry once. That's pretty much where I want to begin and end with that. Anywho, yeah, nice cans. The only thing, oh yeah, I did mean to think about and mention, because in video I can show this. Look at that. I gotta say, that pisses me right off. Here, see if I can get a better shot of it. Different shot. Because they made this piece first and this piece second, or vice versa, whatever, but they made them in two pieces. Rather than make it in one piece and letting the handle, which they already welded, that's exactly what I would have done. But I would have made this piece in all in one shot. Or, hey, I would have made it 3 pieces, but this would have been welded. This would have been welded to the vertical braces here, and then again, you know, like they already did, they welded the handle in between the two to kind of like lock it together. Ain't nothing I'm gonna do about it. I mean, I could weld it, but then hey, it might blow up. But yeah, that pisses me off. I am not happy about that. So it's not getting 5 stars from me. No, 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 no. 4 stars. I mean, it's still a solid can. But you know, for this kind of money, I expect a Cadillac. I really do. In every way that is conceivable, I expect a freaking Cadillac. I know these guys are made in Germany, so what, a BMW, a Mercedes, right? That would be their equivalent to, well, whatever. Anywho, good enough. I'm very happy with. I'm more than sure these guys are going to last me as long as I live, or as long as I'm going to live. I ain't got nobody to pass them on to, so when the state, you know, comes in my place after I'm dead and gone, well, guess what? They're gonna get some really nice cans, because I'm more than sure these are good for a lifetime, longer than I've got. So yeah, spend the money once, cry once. That's pretty much all I wanted to say about that. All right, guys, cheers.